There's a conversation that every family needs to have at some point during the college athletic recruiting process. Most parents know it's coming, they can feel it. They just keep putting it off because they're not sure how to start it. They don't want to hurt their child's feelings, or they are honestly a little afraid of what their athlete might say. And the longer they wait to have it, the harder everything gets. And I'm talking about the honest conversation, the one where you sit down with your athlete and get real about where the recruiting actually stands, what level's realistic, what the timeline looks like, and whether they are truly ready for what college sports actually demands. That conversation's not comfortable, but it's necessary. And done the right way, it doesn't crush your athlete. It actually frees them. If you're new here, my name's Keith Mondillo. I'm entering my 32nd year as an NCAA director of athletics and head basketball coach. I've been on both sides of this process. I've sat on the other side, reading the emails, watching the film, taking the calls, and making the decisions about who gets a roster spot and who doesn't. But today, I'm not talking to you as a coach or an athletic director. I'm talking to you as a dad because I had this exact conversation with my own son and it changed everything. A few years ago, I sat down with my son the summer going into his senior year of high school. He'd been playing AAU for years. I was his coach, and he was being recruited by a couple Division III schools. We were in the middle of figuring out what his college path was going to look like. So I asked him one question. I said, "Do you like playing basketball?" He said, "Yeah, I like playing basketball." I said, "Well, then you don't want to play it in college." And he looked at me like I was crazy. I said, "Because if you just like it, you're going to hate it in college." Your answer should have been, "No, Dad, I love playing basketball." Because that like will turn into hate real fast when you're going 2 days, you're grinding through a long season, sitting through film session, managing your academics, and doing all of it while trying to figure out who you are in college. You have to love it. Both feet in, no hesitation. So that conversation was hard, but it was one of the most important ones we ever had because it gave my son the clarity to make a decision that was right for him, not for the recruiting process and not for me and not for anyone else. He ultimately decided to go to a Division I school and not pursue basketball at the Division III level. And it was a right call for him and our family. And this is what the honest conversation can do for your family. So by the end of this video, you're going to know how to start that conversation with your athlete, what questions to ask, and how to have it in a way that brings you closer together instead of driving a wedge between you. Point one, most families avoid this conversation for the wrong reasons. I've watched parents go through 2 full years of recruiting without ever having a real honest conversation with their athlete about whether they actually even want to play in college. They assume the answer is yes because their child has always played that sport, because they've invested years and thousands of dollars into travel teams, club programs, showcases, hotel rooms, because bringing it up feels like giving up on everything they've already put into it. But here's what happens when that conversation doesn't happen. The athlete commits to a program, gets there, and 6 weeks into their freshman season, they're miserable. The grind's real. The time commitment is real. And the pressure is real. They realize that they never actually wanted this bad enough to sustain it. Transfer, burnout, and athletes who quietly quit are almost always the result of a family that never stopped to ask the hard questions early enough. The honest conversation is not about giving up. It's about making sure your child is running towards something they genuinely want. Point two, the broken leg test. So here's the framework. I want you to use this when you sit down with your athlete. I call it the broken leg test. Ask your child this question. If you broke your leg tomorrow, you could not play your sport for an entire year, would you still want to go to the schools on your recruiting list? If the answer is yes, those are the right schools because they pass on academics, campus life, social fit, and the overall environment, not just the athletic opportunity. If the answer is no, well, that tells you something critical. It tells you the school is on the list for the sport and nothing else. And when the sport gets hard, or an injury happens, or the coach who recruited your child leaves, there's nothing holding that athlete to that campus. The school that belongs on your child's list are the ones they would choose even if the sport disappeared tomorrow. Point three, the question you need to ask. When you sit down with your athlete, you don't need a long agenda. You don't need a list of talking points. You need one honest question. Do you love this? Not like it, love. Because I can tell you from 31 years of coaching and recruiting, the athletes who thrive at the college level are not always the most talented ones in the room. They're the ones who love the process. They love the grind and who just love the game enough to keep showing up every day when it gets hard. And it will get hard. College athletics at any level demands an enormous amount from a young person. Early mornings, late nights, missed parties, missed events, constant pressure to perform in the classroom and on the field at the same time. The athletes who make it through are the ones whom the love of the sport is bigger than the difficulty of those demands. If your child cannot answer that question with a full yes, well, that's not failure. That's information, valuable, important information that can redirect the entire college search towards something that actually fits who your child is right now. Point four, how to have the conversation without turning it into an argument. Here's where most parents get this wrong. They approach the honest conversation as a confrontation instead of a collaboration. They come in with their own opinion already made up. They push too hard. The athlete gets defensive, walls go up, and nothing productive happens. The goal of this conversation is not to tell your child what to do. The goal is to help them figure out what they actually want. That means you ask more than you tell. You listen more than you talk. You create a space where your athlete feels safe being honest with you, even if what they say is not what you're hoping to hear. Some of the best outcomes I've seen in recruiting came from families where a parent sat down and asked the right questions and found out their child wanted something completely different from what the family had been chasing. And because they had that conversation early enough, they were able to change course and find something better. The honest conversation is not the end of something. It's the beginning of a plan that actually fits your child. Now, I want to talk to you about something that most families skip completely. And that's the reason so many of them end up confused, reactive, and overwhelmed halfway through this process. Think about it this way. You would not start a new job without orientation. You would not walk into a new company on day one without someone showing you how the system works, who the players are, what the expectations are, and what you're supposed to do first. But families will spend thousands of dollars on travel teams, club programs, showcases, hotel rooms, entry fees, and recruiting services without ever getting a real orientation to how the college athletic recruiting process actually works. They wonder why everything feels chaotic. Well, that's exactly what the college recruiting on-ramp system is. It's your family's orientation to this process. It's not a collection of tips. It's a complete structured foundation that shows you how recruiting actually works behind the scenes, how college coaches evaluate and build rosters, where your child realistically fits, and what to do first, next, and after that. It's four resources that work together as one complete system: the athletic recruiting roadmap, the parents recruiting survival guide, don't pick the wrong school, and the on ramp implementation guide that pulls it all together into a step by step plan your family can actually follow. This is the shift from confused to clear, from reactive to structured, from guessing to executing. You can find it at keithmondillo.com, and I'll drop it in the link directly below. In the next video, I'm going to go deeper into something that trips up almost every parent at some point in this process. Knowing exactly when to step in and when to step back, because it's not always the same answer. There are moments in recruiting where your athlete needs you fully involved. And then there are moments where your presence is actually working against them without you even realizing it. Knowing the difference is one of the most valuable things you can learn as a recruiting parent. That video is already in the playlist. Watch it next, and I'll see you there.